So let's talk about feeling overwhelmed. When do we feel overwhelmed? Basically, when our energy level is lower than our output level. What we need to do is so much greater than what we can afford to do with the level of energy that we have. So often when we're feeling overwhelmed, the problem is not here, it's not time, it's not, anything like that. The problem is that we have not eaten enough food that day to feel, like good enough to actually get the things we need to get done. The problem, I've learned this with my own experience, I've learned this through the last few years where, whenever I start to feel overwhelmed, whenever I start to feel like really stressed out or just panicky or, not good in any way, sad, angry, whatever it is, most cases, it's because, every single case, every single time, first of all, my appetite goes down. So I panic and I cannot even think about eating because that flight or fight response is on, you're feeling all of that, and you're just like feeling heightened state of just, panic, I would call it. And you're not really thinking, about eating at that time. It's kind of like if you were, attacked by, I don't know, some kind of wild beast, let's say a lion came and attacked your little tent or whatever where you were staying. This is so random. But like, you're not going to be feeling sleepy anymore. You're not going to be feeling hungry anymore. You're just going to be thinking, get me the fuck out of here. Fight or flight. Am I going to kill this lion or am I going to run, So that's basically the same response we get to when we're feeling overwhelmed in modern society, when we're, overwhelmed because of something that's going on at work, in our relationships, and whatever else we have going on in our lives. And if you sit down and eat and say, hold on, pause, I need to carb the fuck up, and you consume yourself, 1,000-calorie meal, like a solid meal, you stand up after that meal and go, if you've drank enough water, by the way, if you're also hydrated enough, you stand up after that meal and go, all right, let's talk about it now. Let's figure out a plan now. But that is not possible before you've actually sat down and had a meal, because you're still in that heightened state. You're still in that worried state. You're still in that fight response that you just can't calm yourself down enough. But after a meal, we always feel calmer. So that's my advice on feeling overwhelmed. And it really does work every single time. I always feel so much better, like a world of difference. If I'm feeling overwhelmed 1 minute or stressed out or panicky, sad, angry, whatever, and then, I eat something, and I've learned to really see this in myself, and to really be able to tell the signs. And it's the most consistent thing in the planet, in my life. It's every time I start to feel unwell, to some degree. If I eat, I feel so much better. I feel like a different person. I feel like I can do anything. I can handle anything. I can tackle any challenge. And so that's my advice to you as well. If you are feeling overwhelmed, if you do feel like any of those things, just sit down, have a meal, and then get to work. Don't try to do anything on an empty stomach. Most likely you freaked out in the first place because you didn't eat enough. So take care of yourself. Take care of your own physiological state first, and then take care of the other things. You are the most important investment. You are the most important part of the whole program. If you're not doing your best, your output is not going to be your best. Whereas if you are feeling your best, you're slept, you're well slept, you're eating enough food, you're exercising, you're emotionally there, it's all solid, drinking enough water, then you're going to feel great, and you're going to feel that you are bringing, that kind of energy to whatever project you have going on versus, what I've already talked about. So carb the fuck up, get on your bike, ride that thing, get to bed early, drink enough water, and let me know how you deal with stress. What is your tip for dealing with feeling overwhelmed and feeling emotionally heightened in a negative way? How do you deal with it? Let me know. Leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys soon.